I feel just lonelier at parties that I do by myself, and I already feel lonely by myself. But it's worse at parties. It's almost like I can predict exactly what's going to happen before it happens. Whoever I go with ends up being wanted, ends up being valued, even if I have some kind of a head start on the people there. Like maybe I have built some kind of rapport in the past, or have some kind of inroads, something in common, whatever. No matter what happens, the people I come with generally are being taken interest in. And people are just kind of looking to skip over me to talk to them, finish up my conversation to talk to them. It's very easy for me to stand alone at parties. Like I very rarely see other people alone for a prolonged period, usually at some point or another. Either the people they came with or new people will engage with them, will ask questions, will invite them into some kind of activity. And that's not the case for me. I probably could just be alone for the entire duration of the party, and that would be it. And that kind of gets to something that, I have a friend who tells me often, like, you need to stop trying to initiate. The second you stop trying to initiate and just exist in the world, that's when you start to attract things. That's when things will start to come your way. And it happened once. Like, there was this 3-day period where I actively didn't try to initiate, and I think in that period, I don't know, I got invited to some social thing and got offered a job or something of that nature. But yeah, for the last 2 weeks, I've just been doing me. I've just been on my purpose, ticking along at what I've got going on, and generally like investing in myself, and just nothing. No one's interested. No one's making the effort. No one's bridging the gap. I can't even have friends when I make new friends. Every time I try to do more, every time I try to expand, every time I try to progress in some way or another, it's like all of this existing progress just evaporates. And I'm just always scraping by. Like, I'm always just, in money terms, living paycheck to paycheck. I'm never on a stable foundation, socially, romantically, professionally. And that's just exhausting. I don't like living like that. I don't want to live like that. I don't think I should be expected to. I don't think I should be expected to live like that. I'm not sure what the answer is. Today, I guess, has just been hard because it's just another day where, like, I'm alone, and everyone who's either in my life or has left my life seems to be with other people. Like, everyone's life seems to be moving along, and everyone seems to be having opportunities and having options and having some kind of stability in their progress. They have friends who are introducing them to more friends, and they are having a lifestyle that is built on the last lifestyle that they had. It's progress, it's stable progress, where it's like they're not regressing, but if they had to, they could, because they're not losing things, they're just gaining. And it's like, I cannot gain without losing. I cannot. No matter what I do, every time I gain, I lose. Equal to what I've gained, sometimes more. I can't have a job and then move to a better job before I've lost my existing job. Every relationship has left me first. I can't make friends without losing my old friends. It's exhausting, man. No matter what I do, it's just exhausting. It's like, I honestly feel like, bro, if I wasn't in a constant state of doing, I would just be alone for the rest of my life. Alone and like unemployed. And like that is some people's reality. So it's not even like a thing of, that's not realistic. Like no one's coming to save me. So it's like, that is possible. If I just stopped doing, nothing would happen. But it's like every time I do, ground just falls out from under my feet. Yeah, I'm not really enjoying this at the moment. I don't know what to do different. I think I tried everything. I don't know why people feel like it's okay to be so mean to me as well. It's the other thing. I'm not a nasty person. I can be honest, but my honesty is always in some way or another like framed constructively with deep consideration as to how it'll affect the other person. I do live honestly because that's how I would hope other people live. But other people can straight up be mean, man. Like, I was talking to a girl the other night and she was kind of getting on like the whole patriarchy thing and talking about how the only reason why girls prefer like tall guys is because the patriarchy told them to. And I said, well, what is this patriarchy? And she's like, well, it's this societal infrastructure, this societal expectation beset on society by men. And I said, well, if that's true, if it was beset on society by individuals, by human beings, then how come it happened cross-culturally across all these ancient civilizations? In all these ancient civilizations, like, it was seen as preferable for women to reproduce with taller men because it is seen as a honest signal of health. And then, that just like got her. And then she's like, well, you're not healthy. You don't look healthy. Well, you look like this person. And I'm sorry, but that person doesn't look healthy. I don't know. Just like, why are you doing that? I kind of get it, but I just wouldn't do that. Like, why are you making it a you versus me thing? Like, why are you talking about the way I look? We're just talking about society. Like, we're just talking about the macro, and like it's just a sign of low intelligence that you feel like you need to make it personal. I think it's like you can't go with it intellectually, so you need to kind of knock me down, knock me off my square. And that's what it always feels like. Everyone's trying to knock me off my square. I don't know. I feel like almost everyone giving me advice, if they were in my shoes, would have just like given up on people by now. That's what I feel like. Because I, to my core, have such a positive worldview, and it literally feels like I'm like the, you know what I mean? Like the dog who's like greeting the guest, and the guest is shooing them off, and like, no, get off me. And the dog is just like, still excited and still jumping up. It's still like, no, love me. No, like, because the dog has such an uncorruptible, positive worldview that people are great and the world is a happy place to be in. And despite the fact that the guest is reflecting back to them, no, actually, I don't like you. The dog is like, no, you like me. And that's what it feels like. It feels like I'm the dog and the world is the guest. And I just keep, no matter what my intentions are, I just keep being made to feel like, no, I'm not enough. It's not good enough. What's the answer? I don't even know. I don't know why people insist on being disrespectful to me. I don't know why people feel so comfortable being disrespectful to a new person. I don't even have that many people in my life where I'd feel comfortable being disrespectful to people, because I don't have that many people. So I don't understand how people have so many options that they can just be disrespectful to a new person. I'm not thinking twice about it. It's like, fuck this person. Like, what do you mean? That person could have been your friend. Like, they're just like, fuck this person. Like, and yet they're still at the party. Like, they still had enough people that can tolerate them, that can like them, to get invited to these places. And it's like, I don't fucking get it. I don't understand how they can move through life like that. And I constantly feel like I need to like put in this extra energy to see the best in people, to make effort with people, to like look past their downsides, and like, yeah, I don't know, man. It just feels like no one's actually here for me. You know, people might be here for the people around me, but